We are not amused.
Citizens, I stand before you truly humbled on this 20th anniversary of Unification Day. We once again celebrate the fall of the unjust and corrupt governments of old. We honor the arrival of our saviors from the stars who ushered in 2 decades of peace and prosperity. And we rejoice in the total destruction of the insurgent organization known as XCOM.
XCOM lives.
It was an ambush. You are left in command now, with what few men remain. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. We'll make the company known throughout the land. As long as there is blood coursing through our veins, as long as we can hold sword and shield in hand, there shall stand the battle, brother!
Panzer Corps II is the sequel to the acclaimed war game set in World War II, Panzer Corps. Easy to play and at the same time extremely deep, its classic turn-based gameplay style revolves around strategic decisions. In-depth gameplay mechanics model unit movement, combat spotting, encirclements, weather, capturing enemy equipment, and much more. Take command of the Wehrmacht in the branching single-player campaign, covering the entirety of World War II from the German perspective and lasting over 60 scenarios. Recruit any unit type you want and develop your army over time by carrying over your units battle after battle. Choose which scenarios you would like to fight on, and if you play your cards right, you might change history. You can also play on several pre-made scenarios or lead any faction in randomized scenarios, and tweak all your settings to your liking, randomizing your map through the new random map generator. Every major power from the European theater of the Second World War is thoroughly represented and has a huge unit roster. The total number of unique units in the game is a staggering 1,000. No other strategy game covers as many authentic World War II vehicles as Panzer Corps II. Panzer Corps II offers an enhanced multiplayer experience. It supports up to 8 players at the same time. The goal of Panzer Corps II is to be the ultimate Second World War strategy game. Enjoy the time-proven gameplay formula which has been appreciated by millions of players over the years, brought to a whole new level of refinement, up to the latest technical standards. the king of war games.
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit. You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We are paid to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself. Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you? Before going on a mission, prepare your hired blade's abilities and equipment. Plan your strategy and team synergies. Advance ill-prepared and don't expect to come back in one piece. Entering the halls of the dungeon, every choice you make has life or death consequences. Observe your opponents. Think of your tactical options as a squad, and spot some weaknesses to exploit. However, no battle plan survives contact with the enemy. You will be outnumbered, but not outplayed. Adapt your tactics, take advantage of your environment, and if you play your cards right, you'll live to see another day. Still, your supply is scarce, and some of your abilities can only be used once. Managing your resources is as important as the health of your soldiers of fortune. In the midst of combat, you should loot the precious gold and chests, but don't let greed blind you. Heed my words. Cooperation between your mercenaries is what makes the difference between your success and your demise. If you survive your perilous journey, you'll gain the opportunity to purchase with your hard-earned gold new gear and enhancements. If you fulfill enough quests, skillful mercenaries from all the corners of the map might even side with you. I'm telling you, a mercenary life is no easy thing. You'll be sought out by dubious, cloaked individuals with their own moral compass. But only you can carve your path. Are you here to quench your thirst for gold and riches? Or are you driven by the search for hidden artifacts? You could still improve your reputation by helping Gloomhaven's denizens, but it doesn't pay much. Whatever your path may be, it will be paved with difficult choices. If you wish to become a veteran guildmaster, a region not far from Gloomhaven has been overrun by bandits and necrotic creatures. Trade has come to a halt as the region fell into the grasp of foul individuals. Yet, this dire situation is just another business opportunity for us. This time, you'll be able to manage your own guild of fearless mercenaries. For any given mission, form a hand-picked squad and adapt their equipment. You'll find quickly enough the best combinations for each encounter. Of course, you can always welcome seasoned adventurers to your party. Gloomhaven is a ruthless world. You may as well strive with friends by your side. Mercenaries, enough talking. Unsheath your sword, light up your spells, and stand your ground. Remember, it's not all doom and gloom.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt a lot.
see it. The end is near. Auriga is infested with foolish creatures who look at tomorrow as if they will live forever. They do not understand that none will survive unless, from ignorance, springs curiosity. From wilderness surges civilization. From barrenness grows exchange. From savagery arises bravery. As of today, I see none who might lead this planet to its salvation. Unless...
Endless Space 2 will put you in the fascinating role of a leader, guiding his civilization in making its first steps into the cold depths of interstellar space. You will explore mysterious star systems, discover the secrets of ancient races, develop advanced technologies of unthinkable power, and of course, encounter new life forms to understand, to court, or to conquer. Your story unfolds in a galaxy that was first colonized by a people known as the Endless, who rose and fell eons ago. All that remains of them are mystical ruins, powerful artifacts, and a mysterious near-magical substance known as dust. Each of the factions you can play has its own story, each with its strengths, weaknesses, special gameplay abilities, and set of traits. At the beginning of a game, you will choose from a wide selection of parameters to determine the size, shape, and age of the galaxy. The Galaxy Generation Engine has been completely redesigned to give you more diversity, more resources, and more secrets. A key new element of Endless Space 2 gameplay is the management of your populations. Your empire may begin with a population dominated by one race, but through the course of the game, other peoples of both major and minor factions may join your civilization, bringing in their own unique gameplay traits and political ideologies. Their presence can help improve your empire's economic productivity or scientific development, or they could even pass powerful laws that your base population finds unpalatable. In Endless Space 2, minor factions control their own systems and fleets. Through careful diplomacy, they can become powerful allies or even be assimilated into your empire. And should you decide that diplomacy is for the weak, warfare and battles have been drastically improved. You will select a tactical play for each battle and watch as you see your fleet engage the enemy in cinematic, stellar conflicts. But war is not only fought in the depths of space. You will also command ground forces that will invade or defend systems. These forces will consist of infantry, artillery, and air support. Regardless of what your preferred strategy is, you will want to hire and use heroes, trained at the Academy, a mysterious organization whose temple is hidden somewhere in the galaxy. These gifted individuals will drive the effectiveness of your empire, and with experience, they will become even more capable. Each civilization will have its own quests with a unique story to play through. A flexible, rewarding, multiple-path challenge that will teach the player more about their background, motivations, and the universe.
It wasn't always like this. Over 100 years ago, everything was different. I believe we can get back there, if we fight this oppression. If we are fearless against the evils of the world, we can be everything we were in 1987.
This is the world we live in.
That's our show for the day. Tune in tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the dangers of cannibalism.